Happy Tuesday, friends. Miss S here with your second grade Read Aloud. We are going to continue reading our text from the last few days, which is Good Enough to Eat. Remember, this is a text all about food and nutrition and eating healthy for our bodies. If you do not remember reading this text with me, make sure you are watching the Read Aloud in the video above and coming back to us in this video. And our skill of the day, I'm really excited for, is describing how authors use reasons to support specific points. So remember remember friends, especially in nonfiction text, the author will try to support key points or important points in a text. And the way that an author will do that is through reasons and using these reasons throughout the text. So today it'll be our job to use our steps to pinpoint these reasons and see how they connect to our key points that the author is making overall. As always, I'm going to show you how I did this first by answering this question. And this is going to be our question of the day. It's the question that you'll be answering in our We Do and the question you'll be answering in our Google Classroom question. So make sure you're paying careful attention to this question. All right. How does the author support the point that food gives you energy and makes you grow? How does the author support the point that food gives you energy and makes you grow? So friends, the key point that the author is making throughout this text, while the author makes several key points, probably the biggest one is the idea that food makes you grow and gives you energy. So we're going to be finding the ways that the author supports these points through using reasons. So I'm going to do this first by following our steps. Step 1, what is the topic? We know the topic of this text is food and nutrition. I've said it almost every single day, and we can just tell flipping through the text and even looking at the title that that is what our text is all about. Step 2, what are the key points? So for this question, we're actually just going to focus on the one key point that's in the question, so I'll just go ahead and repeat that. So the key point we're focusing on is that food gives you energy and makes you grow. Step 3, find details to support each point. So one detail that I found to support this point is right here on this page where the author is talking about carbohydrates. So here I'm going to read you the paragraph that I found that supported this key point that the author made. So it says here, actually I'll read this little section above as well just to give us some background. So it says that you use energy to run and play, you use energy to stay warm, pump blood, breathe, think, heal, and grow. Carbohydrates should supply most of the energy your body uses. You can detect carbohydrates in food just by taste. Foods that taste starchy or sweet contain carbohydrates. So right here, I'm already noticing that the author is supporting our key point that food gives us energy, right? The author is showing us that food gives us energy because the author tells us that carbohydrates supply us energy. And we know from our previous few pages in the text that carbohydrates are a nutrient found in food. It's a really common nutrient that we find in foods like rice and potatoes and bread. And the carbohydrates give our body energy so we can do things like breathe and grow and heal and stay warm. So moving into step 4, explain how the details help you understand the point. So once again, the point is that food helps us, let me refer back to it. Food gives us energy and makes us grow. The key point is supported here because the author tells us that one of our essential 6 nutrients, carbohydrates, should supply most of the energy your body uses. So carbohydrates give us the energy and helps us grow. So that's one way that food helps us grow and gives us energy. All right, friends, now it's your turn to help me with this question, but we're going to use a different reason or a different detail that I found in this text. So once again, How does the author support the point that food gives you energy and makes you grow? All right, friends, number 1, step 1, what is the topic? I'll give you guys a few seconds to take a look at the title of my text and tell me, what is the topic of this text? What is this text all about? Go ahead and shout it out. Great job, Kipsters. This text is all about food and nutrition and putting healthy food into our bodies to keep our bodies healthy. Step 2, what are the key points? All right, I'll need your help one more time here. What is the key point that we are focusing on in this question? What is the key point the author makes throughout this text that we're focusing on in this question? Go ahead and read it right off the question. All right, friends, read it with me. The key point is that food gives you energy and makes you grow. Awesome job. Step 3, find details to support each point. I'm going to find the detail that I found in this text and just read you guys part of the page. Here we have our page talking all about protein. And remember, protein is another one of our essential 6 nutrients that we need every day. Just like how carbohydrates was one of them, protein is another one of them. So here in the bottom of the page, it says that protein supplies energy. It also builds and repairs your muscles, skin, brain, blood, bones, and internal organs. You get protein when you eat animal foods such as fish, meat, eggs, milk, and cheese. And here we have this girl says, protein makes me strong. This boy says, protein helps me grow. Down here it says, you also get protein from plants. The parts of a plant that can sprout and grow, such as seeds, dry beans, peas, nuts, and grains, are good sources of proteins. All right, friends, I'll need your help moving into step 4. Explain how the details help you understand the point. So remember, we're looking for details that support the point that food gives you energy and helps you grow. So I want you guys to look at these 2 pages and think, how do these 2 pages support the point that food gives us energy and helps us grow? How does the author support the point that food gives us energy and helps us grow? All right, great work, Kipsters. One way that I found that the author supported this point is by teaching us all about protein and telling us that protein, as one of the essential nutrients we should eat every day, that protein helps us, this girl says, it helps us stay strong, and this boy tells us it helps them grow. So that's just like our question, right? That's part of our question, telling us that food helps us grow. It's right there and tells us that protein helps us grow, which we know is found in foods like chicken and pigs and cows and other meat. And then down here it even says that that protein also supplies energy. Even though it's not the main source of energy, it also supplies energy, and it builds and repairs lots of parts of your body, like muscles and skin and internal organs inside your body. So it's helping us build and grow our bodies. So it's really important that we're eating these kinds of foods that have protein to help our bodies have energy and to help us grow. All right, friends, great job. We are moving into our Google Classroom question. You guys have worked so hard today, and I just know you guys are going to rock it out with this last question. All right, friends, I'm going to read you this page and then read you the question, so go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the page and pause here on this picture to answer the question. Minerals are tiny particles of rock and metal. And here we have this boy right here. It says that calcium helps build and repair my skeleton and teeth. And it says here that calcium is found in cheese, yogurt, milk, spinach, and tuna. All right, Kipsters, here's your question. Which statement tells how the author supports the point that food gives you energy and makes you grow? A, the author shows us pictures of food with sodium. B, the author shows you how to make a healthy sandwich with many ingredients. C, the author explains that the calcium in foods like milk and cheese help build and repair our skeletons and teeth. D, the author explains that spinach is a healthier food than yogurt. All right, second graders, thank you so much for participating, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.